That's definitely gonna be an issue. Hopefully we'll just blast some of that crud. Okay guys, well that stinks. Chemical injector's not working. Let's go figure it out together. Basically what my channel is we're not selling stuff. I'm not just gonna get on here to brag and show you when I get new equipment. We got all this stuff moved. I mean, what would you guys have done? Moved all that? Look at this, you had to. Comment down below. Do you know the signs I'm talking about? They cut them down into like, but we did manage to get a little trophy. Good morning, YouTube. It's Eric with Precision Pressure Wash coming at you today with a brand new video from Davenport, Florida. The job's in Davenport. I live in Davenport. I love when I get to work close to home. It barely ever happens, so that's cool. It is the 3rd of July. I am not working tomorrow. I've been going hard all week because last week I did a lot of practice fishing for my tournament. I did do one job that I'm about to go ahead and put that video up today that I've been working on. But guys, I've just been real busy. Everything's good, just busy. Anyways, yep, so last weekend we had our 2-day tournament. Day one, our best 5 fish went for 33 pounds and 33.74, and then we kind of dropped the ball on day 2, guys, and came in with 20 pounds. But we did manage to get a little trophy. We got second. We went from gonna make $15,000 to now we just get to split $5,000. I'm not complaining. I would have fished all last week and all weekend for free. So anytime you can make money and drop a big bag on a scale. For you guys that fish, you know how special that is. For you guys that don't fish, I understand. But today, guys, I'm gonna shoot a video because originally I had 2 jobs. They were super spread out. The first one was real big. It was gonna be a time crunch, the weather. Pretty much haven't been filming all this week. But today I was like, you know what? Since I just got this one little job, now I can I woke up this morning and they canceled. I was kind of pissed at first. Because anytime you have a job for over $400 and they cancel the morning of, it's not a good feeling. But you know, there's a reason for everything, and stuff was a little glitchy with the back and forth originally. So everything happens for a reason. That's how I try to look at it. But I am gonna go out here and make this money. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. For people that's new to the channel, hasn't seen me before, basically what my channel is we're not selling stuff. I'm not just gonna get on here to brag and show you when I get new equipment or when I've just completed a really huge job just to kind of show up. That's not what I'm doing. I try to put out content that washers want to watch. I just take you along, you see the jobs. If you have questions about what I did or what I'm doing because you couldn't understand, comment, I answer. But as far as like the how-to guy, said it in my last video, that's not what this channel is. I am not gonna get on here like I'm some kind of know-it-all and talking down to you guys. That's corny to me, and that's just not what I do. Where this YouTube thing is going now, as to where I started a year ago, is crazy. It's kind of morphing into something else for the simple fact that I'm standing here in my garage talking to a camera with my neighbors looking out the window. And honestly, guys, I don't even care anymore. I don't have a complex about any of this. I think it's kind of cool that people want to watch and that people comment and that, you know, I'm documenting my journey. I am really honest on my channel, and that's something that probably does hurt my business a little bit. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't care. I'm doing me. Y'all can do you. If something that I've put on video helps you learn and give you confidence in completing something, that's awesome. But as far as me considering myself a teacher, that is not what I am. I'm just a regular old guy that pressure washes, does a little YouTube, and loves a fish. But anyways, guys, I'm not gonna make any money standing here talking to you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead, hook the trailer up, and I'll do some truck talk, just because it's one of them days where I'm just like in a good mood, even though I had a job cancel and I was in a bad mood. It's like whenever I get on here, I can just vent, guys, and that's what I did, and now we're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll catch you guys in the truck. What is up, guys? We're on our way to the job now. Traffic's a little, I think it's just because it's so close to the holiday weekend and a lot of people are already off, but it's like, it's not as good as I was expecting for 9:30. Anyways, I'm not gonna let anything get us in a bad mood. All we're doing on this job is a pool deck and the furniture. This is a returning customer. I did this job, this exact thing, it was probably a year ago. So that's cool. I think originally I did get this off of Google, and it is a vacation home, and there is someone in there. They were asking for me to get to it last week while it was empty, but as you guys know, the fishing took a front seat and everything else took a back seat. It's, you know how it is, guys, that fish. Like, my wife roped me in. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I'm going to the beach tomorrow to meet up with some people, and I know it's the East Coast, but that's all I know. Like, when I was in tournament mode and practicing, I was agreeing to everything, and she knows what she's doing. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Who knows if I'll see fireworks or anything like that. It's supposed to be miserable weather down here in Florida, which is fine. I wasn't gonna buy any anyways. It's just a waste of money in my eyes. But taking you guys along today, I'm probably not, it depends if they're there or not. If they're not there, I can have the camera facing any kind of way. If there's guests in the house, I'm gonna be real cautious of where I'm pointing the camera. I might mention something to them, and you never know, they might say, screw you, you're not filming, that's invasion of privacy, and I won't be filming. But I'll definitely do like a walkthrough before and after, because I've already done 2 intros for this video. All right, I'm back, guys. That's the problem with filming with your phone. Sometimes you get a phone call while you're filming and it's an important one and you got to answer it. So like I said, guys, I'm just a regular guy that does pressure washing, a little bit of YouTube, literally just learned how to edit videos like a month ago. That's what it is. This is the rawest. Like, guys, I'm telling you, I don't rehearse nothing. I don't have punchlines. I don't have scripts. I don't have people telling me what I can and can't say. This is a business channel, so I'm not going to get too crazy. Not to mention that I'm just too old now to get too crazy. But I'm not ever putting on for the camera, guys. For any of you local guys that wash in the area and you see me on a job or what, pull up, man. I'm the same way. I'll holler at you. I don't have beef with people because they're my competitors. I don't care, honestly. There's enough money out here. It's just hard getting it. It really is. I have noticed, guys, since I did the yard sign video, that in my area, they're out. They're doing them. And I hope you guys are getting business. I really do. I can see there's a lot of them, though. Like, in my area. I don't really, guys, I told you before, I don't really put signs in my area because they don't, this is where I've had the most problems with competitors taking them, is in my area. So they cost too much. Just let some guy come and take them and cut them up. Because what they do, some of these companies around here, they'll take your signs, chop them up, because I use one-sided, and then hand write their stuff on the back. It's crazy. They have the nerve to do that. And I mean, these same guys have been doing it for years in this area. If you live in my area, guys, comment down below. No BS. Comment down below. Do you know the signs I'm talking about? They cut them down into, like, they probably make 4 signs out of one of ours, and they write it with marker Like 30% off is how it starts. Guys, comment down below if you know the signs I'm talking about. But yeah, that's what we got, guys. Guys are chopping them up, cannibalizing our signs, taking our what is it? What is it? I think I get 30-inch steaks, and then they cut those in half to make their 15s. It's crazy, guys. It's really crazy. That's cutthroat. That's cutthroat. But back to what I was talking about. Traffic, not horrible, not awesome. This is Highway 27. We're headed north. We're pretty much going to be right there on the fringe of where Davenport ends and Claremont starts. This is the Four Corners area, guys, for people that don't know. Like Orange County, Osceola, Polk, and Lake all converge right up here. It's pretty much right where I'm going is the Four Corners area. But heavy populated, all these neighborhoods that you see, tons and tons of vacation homes. And right now everybody's in town to see the fireworks. Disney's always got people in town, but then when there's holidays, there's even more people in town. And that's fine. That's totally fine, guys. That's what keeps our economy going around here. Like, you see me complain about traffic, Disney, but guys, that's how the money circulates in the area. If you get in with the right managements, you can stay busy. The problem is with the managements, they've been burned so many times that they're real cautious about who they deal with. So they're not just out there pulling up on you and just, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard. It really is. But I'm telling you, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You just keep your head up, grind, and just keep telling yourself, I'm going to bump into that person. I'm going to bump into that person, and we're all going to get paid. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. I know how I operate. It's just a matter of time. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is, but for the last few months, I had like this peace with everything. Like, I know something's gonna change. Something. It could be YouTube. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm not keeping my mind set like tunnel vision. I don't have tunnel vision right now, guys. I'm kind of like still cruising, but I'm looking around a little bit. Like, give me a sign. Like the universe, just give me a sign. The whole time when I'm not busy, I'm always asking, like, what are you trying to show me? And I don't know, man. Since I started doing this YouTube, like, a little bit more serious, that's when things started feeling different. It really did. So then I'm just rolling with it. Honest to God. Who knows? One day I might wake up and I'm like, man, I'm over this. And I'll be over it. But for right now, I'm having fun getting on here and just BSing with y'all, taking you to work with me. It's almost like I got somebody with me, like I'm not even here alone. Crazy, bro. I know a lot of guys don't ride around and talk in a truck and they just show their jobs. But a lot of guys, they'll show 3, 4 jobs, 5 jobs in a day. I'm not doing that. Guys, if I got a lot of stuff and I really got to focus on, I can't film unless he's with me, because you guys know how long this takes. It doesn't shave time off making a video on the job. It's not to where I can't stand it. There is those days, though, when I keep knocking my damn phone over, and that gets a bit annoying. Or the sun makes your camera go into limp mode, and you got to go stick your phone in the cooler. Those days are annoying, because then you're stopped working, and you're like, I just want to get this done. But for the most part, like I told you guys, I make my mind up before I even hook my trailer up. I'm going to video. And I try to just stick to it. I try to show everything. Be honest. Just be myself. If you guys want a channel where the guys on there just telling you everybody can do it, that's not this channel, because honest to God, everybody can't do it. A lot of people will fail at pressure washing. I've been so close multiple times, so I know. And I was one of those people that said, not me. I'm too good at what I do. Too good. Like, it can't happen to me. I'm too focused. It could happen to anybody. Anybody can just fold it up and say this isn't happening. So, as soon as you start, because guys, I've told you multiple times, I'm like, I think it's turning the corner. I'm getting super busy and I'll be booked up, and then I'll do the thing where you kind of lift your prices a little bit, and all of a sudden you ain't booked up no more. Look, there goes A-OK pressure cleaning. That guy had a big rig. Shout out to A-OK if you're watching this. I don't know that guy. But yeah, you can ride around my area and you're going to see as many pressure washing rigs as you see lawn care and pool guys. That's no joke. That's no joke. And guys, every house around here has a pool. So imagine how many pool guys that is. Anyways, speaking of it, there's one of those little handwrittens. There it is, guys. The one that chops up our freaking signs. I'm not going to zoom in because I ain't trying to give him no play. We ain't got no respect for people who do that. That's wrong. This is one of those ones. But guys, Davenport, Central Florida, he's all over. Comment down below. Do you know the guy I'm talking about? It's ridiculous. He's probably been doing this, I'd say 2 to 3 years. Never stops. He's going to get your signs. That's why now a lot of the guys that put signs in my area, they scribble all over the back. They spray paint the sign holders so they know. It doesn't matter. The guy don't care. He's going to take your stuff. He's taking your stuff. If you have a one-sided sign and 30-inch stake, you're a done deal. You're toast. He's going to get you. But there he is. So, this is where we're going, guys. That's Legacy Park. I'm going all the way into the back into the gated section. So I'm going to go ahead, get the code out, which is on my phone, and then I'll go ahead and pick up with you guys when we get to the job. Stay tuned. All right, guys. We've hit a glitch. I feel like I say that every second or third video, but guys, it's not clickbait. We really hit a glitch. So that's what I tell you about dealing with management companies. There's so many different people involved in getting this job booked and set up that stuff gets distorted along the grapevine. And so I knock on the door. There's guests there. I was told that they knew I was coming. They didn't. Not only did they not know, they're out on the patio eating breakfast. Kids are swimming. They're enjoying their vacation, pretty much is what I'm saying. So, and guys, I really hate going to these when they're there. Like, I do sometimes, but it's mostly you're doing it in between bookings, like, because people pay all that money to stay there, and that's kind of... Anyways, so I didn't like the fact that I was going there with guests. I even mentioned to you guys I might not be able to film. I might be able to. I don't know. I'm always going to... When people are on vacation, you don't want to give them a bad time. That's how I move. So they told me they're leaving around 11:30 noon, and they'll be gone till tonight. I think they're going to Disney. They're going to see fireworks. That's what everybody does here. I'm telling you. So... it's not the end of the world. It just costed me 40 minutes, probably 20 there, 20 back with the traffic, gas. But I do have to run around and do a couple things. Those run around and do things where you don't make money. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then who knows? I don't know if the boy's working tonight. If he is, I won't take him with me. But if he's off tonight, man, I'm definitely... Look, guys, paver cleaning. The signs are out. They're out. And then you got... look, guys, there it is. That's another one of them. See what I'm saying? Oh, they're up to 35% off now. Good stuff. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do now, obviously I'm not gonna take you guys with me to run errands, Lowe's and all that kind of dumb stuff, but I will pick back up because I know they're not going to be there, so I can shoot a damn good video. I can talk a ton of crap, just whatever. You know what I mean? Anyways, see you in the next clip, guys. All right, guys. We're just getting back close to the location. It is now 12:07. It was almost exactly 2 hours ago that we were here. The people told me they would be leaving around 11:30 to 12, so I waited till the back end of it, because you already know on vacation you're not really caring about time and all that. So I'm hoping when I pull up, there's one car in the driveway. That's what he told me, that I can go ahead and just block it, because there's not a lot of space to park in here, and I don't want to be blocking other people's stuff. So hopefully just get in and get set up and just everything goes smooth. Like, I'm not mad about it. After the job canceling this morning, this little glitch was like icing on the cake, I guess. So now all there's left to do is go back, cut me a piece of that cake, and eat it. So I'll see you guys on the job. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm sorry. We're on site, and I got into just work mode because I haven't shot really any video this week. So it's quick. You get out of it quick. But anyway, so I'm pulling the hose. I did knock to see if they were there. Nobody answered, so I'm assuming it's just like they said it would be. So I have not been back here. All right, good. Nobody on the house next door, so the filming shouldn't be too difficult. We're just pulling the hose now. We got stuff all over the screen growing, which is fine. We're not here for that. All right, first impressions, everybody. It has been a year since I've been here, so I'm not expecting it to be good. Furniture, definitely a little dingy. Nothing horrible. The deck's a little bad. Low spot for sure. Didn't like the sound of that. But that's it, guys. Look at it. Not too bad. Get this picked up. That's just, that goes in the pool. That's gonna leave a stain down there. Now, this is gonna suck a little bit, guys. I'm gonna have to roll all this up. These solar blankets can be a nightmare. And then I'm also gonna have to get all that picked up and hopefully negotiate it on top of here. And I'm gonna pull this out a little bit before I just pile stuff on, so I can get a good wash behind it. I don't remember about the drainage here, but I can just tell right now that that's not good. So I'll have the squeegee back here. We'll have all this rolled up, and then I'll wash a good part of it. We'll probably pull all the furniture out here, wash up there, and then I can slowly pull it back and work with it as I'm pulling it back. But game plan is always subject to change. So bear with me and we'll get this thing knocked out. All right, guys, I'm just here now. We're gonna move all that stuff up under there. I got that slid out. I'm probably not gonna move this pad, but I'm gonna clean really good around it. All right, and then over here, we'll just get this hose wound up. Alright, guys, I'm going to move the furniture now. And we're gonna go ahead and try to get this wash done before the rain. All right, guys, so here, now that we got the furniture moved, just your normal wear and tear. This isn't even that bad for a year, to be honest. The pool guy must do a really good job rinsing. There is a few spots where the paint's worn out, but all in all, this thing's gonna clean up good. We already saw this spot. That's definitely gonna be an issue. Hopefully we'll just blast some of that crud, and then that thing will start flowing, because it just flows out right on the other side of that screen. There's no reason for it to be clogged up right there. But anyway, so we're gonna clean up here. I'll probably clean the table at the same time that I'm cleaning from that drain strip over. Slide the table back out of the way, and then just piece by piece wash the furniture. I don't know, maybe I'll lay the cushions all out on the floor once it's nice and clean, like along here, and just do one side. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do, and then go from there. Unless while I'm doing it, I come up with something that's a lot better. But chances of that happening are slim, so stay tuned and we'll pick back up when we're starting to do something cool. All right, guys, we're ready. I'm set up, the rig's on. We got all this stuff moved. I mean, what would you guys have done? Moved all that? Look at this. You had to. It smells like fish. You know what I mean? That's how wet it is over here. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. Start up there in that little area. Clean it. And just work in little phases. And then that'll be my cleaning area also for the pads and the actual chairs. Always pre-wet this, always. I'm gonna pre-wet all this actually, guys, to be honest with you. There's no surfactant in it today, none. We have zero, no eliminator, it's not needed. We're just gonna clean the deck and the chairs and the table and see what else we can find. Move this out just a little bit, gotta get it. It's sitting on the drain, but I'm not too worried about it. We do have the squeegee sitting right here, ready to go. So the only thing left to do right now, guys, is to put you on the tripod and get my ass to work. Stay tuned. Try to hold y'all. I'm not gonna talk because you can't hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and put my J-rod in so I can start pulling chem. This is only 150 foot of hose, so it should be not that long. Okay guys, well that stinks. Chemical injector's not working. Let's go figure it out together. Alright guys, so what I did was just came out, grabbed my pick, my WD, squirt a little bit in there, push down, made sure the ball was moving. Worst case scenario, if that doesn't work, I do have a backup, but it's a backup for a reason. It's old, it's got some miles on it, it still works, but it is the backup. So what I'm going to do now, fire it back up. I got the ball valve open in the back, and then I'll be able to see if it's starting to pull as soon as I plug that on there. So stay tuned, and hopefully we're washing something here soon, guys. Bear with me. Alright guys, quick sand job. They happen. This week's been going too smooth, man. That's all good. I'm off tomorrow. So here we go. We're pulling soap. I'm going to put a good coat down on this floor. That's all it took for the injector. Alright, so now I'm going to face the camera over here and try to get as much footage as I can. I'm going to go ahead and lay down chem. Whoops. On the whole other side over there. Let this dwell. Alright guys, bear with me. We're wrapping things up. It's going pretty smooth now that I'm actually doing work. But again, a lot of glitchy stuff. I know that's every day, everybody's company, everybody's business, but you're actually getting to see all the glitchy stuff in real life with me. I don't hide a lot, obviously, on the days. On the days I'm not filming, don't think glitchy stuff's not happening. And don't think bad stuff started to happen or happened before and I've had to shut the camera off and that day that video never came out. It does, guys. But for the most part, I try to be super thorough on what I show you guys. So now what I'm gonna do is set you up here. All we really have is over there. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Obviously, I gotta set all the furniture back up, and then I'm also, guys, gonna spray some Fabuloso, that watermelon stuff that I always do with the roofs, just because it's gonna stink back here. But other than that, nothing too crazy. I'm happy with the way it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead, pick up the gun. See, I'm tired. I'm buying time. I don't know why I'm tired. I really ain't even done anything. Anyways, hopefully we don't knock this thing in the pool. But here we go. Let's finish this thing up. Alright guys, that's a wrap. This keeps just falling and falling, but we got it clean. That dirt stuff that you see is coming back out from underneath there. If you guys know, you know. But that's her. Looking really good. Happy with it. A lot of glitchy stuff leading up to this point, but again guys, I know that's life. Don't think I'm gonna get on here crying every time something's wrong. No bones were broken, no property damage today, nothing like that, so I'm not gonna sit here and get bent out of shape. Anyways, what I'm gonna do now, just kind of looking to make sure, because guys, I'm notorious for leaving stuff laying around when I get caught up in the heat of the moment. But anyways, here we go. Dunzo. I'm gonna go out, shut it down, and then we'll pick up somewhere out there or in the truck or whatever. I don't know, but stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Quick little 1 3/4 hour job. It was a good job. That was a returning customer. I left the price the same as it was 11.5 months ago, and that was $220. So not mad. Obviously this would have been a much more profitable day if I didn't have to go there twice, but it is what it is, guys. I don't care. I'm done now. I'm headed home, shower. I do have a video coming out tonight. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. You won't be seeing this till next week anyways. Not sure, Monday, Tuesday, one of them days, depending how busy I am. Editing takes a little bit, especially when I'm putting out these videos that are like an hour long. They take a while to edit. I don't know how long this one's gonna be, because this was a pretty simple and straightforward job. It was a soft wash of a pool deck with a downstream injector, 2.1, 4 GPM. We used 150 foot of hose, and it took us like 1 3/4 hours. So not bad. Probably could have went a little faster if I wasn't filming. And then I did have a little hiccup with the downstream injector. I showed you guys it happens. I flush them all the time. It still happens. So you just got to get your little pick, some WD, poke it down in there. You'll feel it. And then it's always good to have a backup. I do have a backup, guys. I do. But you saw that thing's got some miles on it. The fittings aren't stainless like the one I use. I kind of souped up the one I'm using. But in a pinch, if I couldn't get that one working, we still got one. For the most part, though, guys, the week's over. Tomorrow's the 4th. We're supposed to have a lot of rain. Hopefully it'll clear out by the evening, so there could be some fireworks. And again, I told you guys I'm going somewhere. I don't know where she's got me going, but I'm going. And then next week, my parents are coming up for a day or so, and we're gonna go to some concert, so that'll be cool. I'll see them next weekend. But as far as next week, I know I got one job, one day of work as of right now. I could go home, the phone could have been ringing. I do have landscaping I'm doing, so I don't panic when the pressure washing thing isn't booming. And then if I do have time down, then that's when I come up and do my editing. Because guys, sometimes I just got to be in the right frame of mind to get on the computer. That's all there is to it. It's not fun. If everything's going good and there's no glitch on it, then it's okay. But you guys know, stuff never, corrupted files, gets all the way down to the end of the export. Something happens, buffer. It's just a lot goes into it, so I'm not complaining. I told you guys I'm having fun with it, but talking to a camera, who would have thought? I'm still blown away that I see the little bit of money going up. Guys, I'm at like 80 bucks. And I think it's been like almost 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe it's been like, I don't know. To be honest with you, it's making a little more money than I was expecting. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But we get that thing up to making 20 a day. That'll be cool. 20 a day, every day. Should be good. And then once I get to that, I'll be like, man, if I could just make 100 a day, that'll be the next goal. But guys, stay locked in with me. I got stuff coming. I don't think I'll do landscaping on here, to be honest. Last time I put something on here that didn't have anything to do with pressure washing, it kind of hurt my channel. So try not to do that again. But for the most part, it's just washing, ranting, a little bit of tips and tricks, glitches. There's always going to be glitches. I try to keep the profanity down to a minimum. Not really made for kids, but if they're into pressure washing, they can watch. But here we go, just ranting. So guys, I'm going to jump off here and start my holiday weekend. But until the next video, peace.